Hello everyone. I hope everyone's semester is going great with online classes and online friends. To me, one of the greatest threats to us as a population and even our generation is plastic waste. During this speech, I will focus on harms of plastic waste, the different types of recycling, how it can help plastic waste, and the process that plastic goes through when we recycle it. My group is doing a project on trying to get student living apartments to start recycling. So I'm going to expand on it to tell everyone a larger scope of recycling and the problems of plastic waste. As we have been growing up through the different levels of schooling, we have all been lectured about plastic and how it does not decompose in landfills. This is a huge problem. As landfills fill up, garbage companies have to find new places to put our daily trash. According to South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control, landfills usually have a lifespan of 30 to 50 years. Once a landfill is closed, it has to be monitored for up to 30 years. The operators have to make sure there is no erosion, no contamination of the groundwater, and even check methane levels. These levels can grow high because we compact the waste so tight that the microbes have to work without oxygen, making them anaerobic microbes. So most of the microbes that are able to decompose our waste are making methane as a byproduct. Methane is a known greenhouse gas, so that is also affecting global warming. If we can keep plastic out of landfills, this would reduce the number of landfills we have and reduce the amount of methane in the environment. Another problem is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. According to CNN, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is 1.6 million square kilometers, or twice the size of Texas. USA Today says the United States is responsible for 242 million pounds of that plastic each year. This plastic is contributing to the deaths of many aquatic animals and birds. Most of these animals think it is food and eat it. They soon will die because their stomach gets full, but they are not getting the daily nutrients they need to live every single day. So their stomach is tricking them that they don't need to eat. We now all know about the harms of plastic. Now let's look at the different ways we can all recycle. One very easy, effective way to recycle is to use reusable shopping bags. Instead of using the bags to store supplies, bring your own bags that you use. I know right now it is hard because most stores are not allowing reusable bags. But when COVID-19 is over, let's all look at using recyclable bags. Now there is also a way to recycle the plastic you buy. Before you recycle, make sure you look at the number so it is going into the right bins. According to greenmatters.com, there is a 1 through 7 number on most plastic. The majority of the plastic is either 1 or 2. The importance of this is that companies will shred the plastic, melt it, and reuse it. We need to make sure we are sorting them appropriately because when they reuse it, the plastic is melted. The plastic that is melted needs to be with the same type of plastic. This would be a type of tertiary recycling. Then secondary recycling is when you reuse plastic that is bought but you alter it, like cutting a milk jug in half to be able to grow a plant in it. Then primary is when you reuse plastic but don't alter it. This could be like reusing plastic bags, a water bottle for practices, or an egg carton if you have your own chickens. By doing all of this, we will bring plastic down in landfills and in the ocean significantly. According to USA Today, if everyone recycled one plastic water bottle, we could make over 50 million t-shirts. This is significant. It is significant because we are not wasting materials to make these t-shirts, but instead saving the environment by recycling and using that to make the t-shirts. One last way to save the environment from plastic is to pick up after yourself and others. Make sure your plastic goes where it is supposed to go and don't litter. If you see litter on the ground, make a point to always pick it up. This can help avoid plastic from going to places it should not go, but instead go to the recycling companies. The process that plastic goes through when it is recycled is very simple. First, someone goes through and makes sure plastic is sorted. So if we are all responsible enough to do that ourselves, it could be a very quick process and it'll also save the companies money. Yet some companies have the technology that can detect and sort out the plastic. Then the plastic is either melted or shredded up to get rid of paper that may be on it, then melted. This plastic will then be reused for t-shirts, fleece jacket, or even more complex things. Some countries are now able to form recycled plastic back into sheets of plastic to be used again. The biggest problem these companies have is the cost of recycling. This usually comes from having to sort because a lot of places do mixed plastic recycling. Let's all start encouraging everyone around us to start recycling. Find how plastic is affecting something you love, like aquatic animals or climate change. Be passionate to help change the outcome of some animals' lives, or to even make it so us and our grandkids can live a healthy life with no raising temperatures and all have clean air to breathe. Find some reason you are passionate about this and advocate to help change the fate of the world. Otherwise, we could find us in a world that Wally lives in. Everyone knows the Disney show I'm talking about. We do not want landfills in our backyards or plastic on the side of the roads or in our lakes. Be the change this world needs. Thank you everyone for listening to my speech, and I hope everyone has a great day.